And we're live, everyone. This is amateurgamer, and we're returning to amateurgamer casting Age of Empires 2 DE, and we're on the map Acropolis. And for red, we have Dr. New playing as the Goths, and we have Sigmite. Well, we know what that's referring to. Playing as the Aztecs. I won't go further with that. But yeah, right now we have basically infantry civ versus infantry civ. Now it will be interesting to see if the Goth player is going to basically throwing, well, whether or not the Goth player will throw in some cavalry. But yeah, right now apparently the Goths are doing very well. Like the Loom and the discount in Dark Age is very powerful, right? Because if you have two players of similar skill levels, the Goths should have a villager lead, which is a pretty strong advantage if they go for early rush, because that's where you see it benefiting the most. What the hell is this game? We have like no villagers being queued up. And looking at this, I don't even think, yeah, both sides are on even footing, but the difference is that now blue has Loom. I mean, it's a very early Loom. I don't know what they will worry about. Or they worry about the enemy scout cavalry already attacking? I feel like these two players are probably lower level. At least that's what it feels like. Because when you see them, basically, like, at one point, both sides' town centers weren't producing anything, right? Red wasn't producing anything, blue was researching Loom, and blue was researching, I think that's the reason why blue was researching Loom, because blue had, blue couldn't queue up a villager, so blue is like, you know what, I'm gonna get Loom now. Now that makes sense. Now if you have the food and you're getting Loom, not great. But right now, seeing the fact that both sides are more or less on par in terms of their villagers. I mean, red should have a slight lead, but red also doesn't have another villager queued up. Blue does have a meal coming up. For whatever reason, I thought this was a building. I'm like, huh? I'm like, that doesn't look like a lumber camp. Yeah, because it isn't. Okay, so we'll have 4 on berries. We have 7 on the boar. Yeah, both sides are more or less on par with one another in terms of villager count, and this is with red being Goths, which is usually not a great thing. Just saying, because, like, one extra villager should be like your advantage as Goth. Is your economic advantage. I know it doesn't seem like much, but I also realized that I miss a key thing. Oh no. Red lost a villager. That is going to be, well, we'll see if that will bite red back later. But yeah, one thing I failed to realize for whatever reason is that not only does having free Loom means that you get one more villager, but you also save on 50 gold. I think it's 50 gold. I think that's the cost. And 50 gold is like a lot. Yeah, 50 gold. I don't know how long it'll take for one of your villagers to get 50 gold. But for a civ that wants to rush, that is actually pretty amazing. Because 50 gold, assuming you have the food, means that you can 50 gold will allow you to get 3 militias. Yeah, just from the gold perspective. If you don't have food, that doesn't matter. And if you're not the Goths, 50 gold will get you 2. Well, 2.5. But you can't really get half, right? It's like, I'll get half a militia, please. It will have half the stats, but given that's what I paid for, it's well worth it. Yeah, that'd be weird. I mean, that will create new metas. If you could create units that have a fraction of their stats because you created them with a fraction of their cost. Both sides. Okay, for a moment there, I thought both sides started the feudal age at the same time. I'm like, hack. One of them is hacking. One of them is purposely just waiting to see the other player. But no, there's a 10% lead for blue, which... No, sorry, 10% for red. I got that backwards. But that isn't that big of a difference. And considering that blue has 1 extra villager, I think, yes. Yeah, losing that villager to that boar is going to be detrimental for... I mean, okay, let me phrase it this. Wow, yeah, already... I'm hoping... Is blue really not getting a barracks? You're playing against the Goths. Like, you almost expect there to be rushes. And red is going to go for men-at-arms, and this might be a quick game because blue doesn't have barracks. What is blue thinking? Ugh. When you're playing against the Goths, one of the most important thing is to... Well... Will blue spot this? Well, blue sees a scout cavalry. So that doesn't really amount for much. Yeah, you should have got that barracks sooner. I feel like when you're playing against the Goths, it's better to assume that they will rush you. Right. So you definitely want some archers. How many men-at-arms are they waiting for? It will finish, but I feel like the damage will be done. I mean, this isn't the Mayans, right? If you're Mayans, you would probably go for archer range shortly afterwards. Yep, this isn't going to end well for blue. Just because... And blue is not even responding. Oh. That is not the place to run to. Yep. Blue lost a villager. Eagle Scout. Wait, can Eagle Scout be men-at-arms? I don't think so. 54 and 0. 45, 6. Yeah, they won't win unless they have the numbers advantage. They are definitely disrupting the... Oh, blue is going to lose more. Yep. That's already 2 lost. See, the biggest mistake was not getting this sooner. Right? Really? You're sending them back already? That's the thing, right? Spearman doesn't quite help in this situation. Yeah, blue is definitely losing a lot more. But like I said, when you're playing against... I don't even know if this is worth it. But when you're playing against the Goths, you should just assume there'll be a rush. They lost 4 villagers. That is not very good. This has given red quite an economic advantage. Oh, you are not going to win. Oh no, blue is just... They could win against the scout cavalry, but they're not gonna win against that many men-at-arms. Why are you building a spearman? Like, I feel you should get archers, but with no wood, yeah, you're kind of screwed. I think this is gonna be a quick match because right now blue is, I don't know what they're doing. Yes, the spearman will be great against the scout cap. Oh yeah, lose that eagle scout. That is like brilliant. I mean, yes, you're getting gold, but you know, blue's economy, like, actually no, blue. Wait, did blue lose 4 villagers or 3? No, I think 4. Yeah, 4 villagers, 3 eagle. Nope. Okay, they still have this eagle scout. Yeah, this is like not good for. Because right now, yeah, well, at least blue is working wood. But unless you find a solution, you are not going to be able to answer to this. I feel like an archer range is the way to go. Actually, I don't know if these guys have arson. At the rate they're taking this down, actually, can you get arson this early? Yes. Do more damage versus buildings. Right, just cripple their economy. Because right now wood is on short supply. And if red comes down here and attacks this wood line, I can't believe you got spearmen. Like, this isn't a scout cavalry rush. This is a men-at-arm rush. As I said earlier, the first mistake blue made was not going for barracks earlier, and then not building the right units. Like, I feel Eagle Scout and Spearman are just not good answers. It's far better if blue just went to archer range, get a bunch of archers, keep them alive, right? If necessary, garrison them in the town center. When you have a critical number, you can kite these units for, I wouldn't say days, but you're going for castle age? With what? You have nothing. Okay, red got a little impatient. Yep. Red just screwed over. If red kept that alive, they could have kept doing damage, right? Take out this house, take out this lumber camp, take out this lumber camp. Wow, red just gave blue a chance to recover. That is incredible. Oh, I was like, where were they? Okay. Attacking this, I mean, there's some fish, but these are also shore fish, which I think fishing boats work slower. I mean, maybe we'll see some Eagle Warrior. Actually, no, they're not. No, they need Jaguar Warriors. I got it mixed up. Yeah, Jaguar Warriors are strong versus infantry. Then what are Eagle Warriors good against? Monks and archers. Oh, I see. Yeah, the pierce armor. I'm surprised red avoided this. What's the point of this? I mean, your enemy can just swing around. They're getting another barracks, okay. I mean, these are still not the units you can get, right? Just finish it. Yeah, red really threw away an advantage. If red keep those earlier men-at-arms alive and just swung around and keep attacking these woodline harassing, like, it's not the most efficient raids, but it can work. Are you really pursuing them? Wow. Yeah, they are going to die a horrible death. Yeah, you should abandon the spearmen. I mean, I don't even know why you went for a spearman. Oh, they actually got enough stone? I'm actually surprised. That's probably not, okay. Good, I'm glad, I mean, this isn't gonna keep this out for long. And blue, yeah, blue is so behind the economy. I will honestly get, yeah, town centers. Because town centers will allow you to gather resources more safely. But yeah, right now, red has a pretty big economic lead. Red has built a lot, but I feel like, honestly, for red, they could literally just build their production building like further up. Or in the face of blue. That could also work, right? Build your buildings around here so that you can reinforce faster. I mean, there's... Okay, they are getting Jaguar Warriors, but I don't know how many you need to deal with 9 men-at-arms. That's still quite a few. I wouldn't send them in. Well, I mean, if you go to melee range, you could probably make it work. Oh, red is building their own castle. Damn. Yeah, that's the thing. If they finish... Actually, if they get to melee range, they could make it work. But yeah, blue need to act fast. They are really... They still have a chance of disrupting it. I mean, yes, I would target these men-at-arms. Just fight them. But ultimately, if that castle finishes, yeah, it's going to be a pain. Oh wow, blue is really screwing up. Why are you withdrawing? Oh, now you're gonna lose like most of it. Yeah, that was stupid. That's what I don't get. Like these units, right? If you withdraw, you're gonna take more damage, and you're gonna deal less damage. Like, since you already... Wow, another town center too. I think blue's in trouble. Because right now, blue doesn't have... Yeah, right now, blue doesn't have the proper infrastructure to defend against this. Because red is just going for men-at-arms, and it's working just fine. Like... Because blue already lost a lot of villagers, so in terms of economy, it's already behind. And blue is going to lose a town center, which is going to hurt a ton. And I don't even see these siege workshops be able to pay off, just because, like, what would you build that could... Like, a Megalon might get one shot off, but that's it. And at this point, yeah, you get a battering ram, but these long swordsmen now are going to absolutely wreck it. That's the thing, right? These Jaguar warriors can't attack onto a castle. Like blue has been playing at a disadvantage from the very start. And yes, they do kill long swordsmen fairly quickly, but I don't think it's gonna help. And because they're set at aggressive, they might get killed off by the castles. And what are you going to do? And now red's getting a siege workshop. Like, this is the wrong idea? I mean, yeah. I mean, if red isn't paying attention, yes, you could take out the castle, but... Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of battering rams at this point. I mean, if they could get to it, I mean, look at all of these long swordsmen. Yikes. Just through sheer numbers, see? Blue just threw away those battering rams with no support. It just wasn't going to work out. Let's just look at red perspective, because I basically think it's over for blue. Like, blue has taken massive hits, and blue is just not going to recover from this. And blue is throwing more units away. That is always brilliant. So right now, I mean, red hasn't been building up a stronger economy. Red could have, but red is focusing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting more pressure, right? The extra pressure is going to... I'll use the Magno attack the town center. Yeah, I mean, attacking these could help. I mean, if red knows about this and kill off these villagers, I mean, they're a long ways from home. Why is blue not engaging this? See, that's a weird thing. Like, blue should be able to get a favorable outcome here, but it's like, no, I'm not going to engage them. Like, if you don't engage them, like, this is kind of piecemeal. Because red has a lot of, right? Blue could have engaged them sooner, but it's like, nope, I'm going to wait until they're closer to the castle, then I'll do something. I mean, since these are Jaguar warriors, some crossbows could actually be pretty good. Yeah, now you're fighting under their castle, which is like extremely bad, but hey, don't listen to me. What do I know? I do feel like at this point, actually, this is probably not where red want to engage. Yeah, red lost far more than necessary. I mean, red more or less got blue boxed in, right? Blue... Actually, blue doesn't even have a reliable source of stone. Unless they work here. They need stone. And at this point, it's just, you know, red get to play at their own pace. Yeah, that Magna will go down, but is it worth it? I mean, I guess at this point, there's really not much blue can do. Actually, Magna right now is probably not the best. I would probably go for something like battering rams. I mean, if you take out that town center... See, the reason why I said blue needs stone is blue needs another town center, so they could recover the economy. But part of the issue is blue is forced to... Oh, blue is doing a base trade? I mean, red is not fully walled off. But red also has a lot of units back home. So that's going to get thwarted pretty easily. Is blue getting another town center? Wow. Blue is like, I'm not going down without a fight. Where the hell are they going? Okay, they're building another town center. Makes sense. So blue has abandoned this space. Blue is like, now you get to feel what I felt. Actually, if blue does enough economic damage, I mean, red's already going for Imperial Age. But if red's economy gets shattered, which I don't think will happen, that is just not enough units overall. Yep. the damage isn't that hefty. What the heck? Why are all of these villagers sent here? Why did they get pulled? Oh shoot. Blue made a mistake. Blue accidentally sent these villagers. Blue, can you just resign? At this point, between your mistakes and the fact that, well, you don't know it, but Red is getting like, impure H. Yeah, this is kind of over. They're fighting under a town center. I think what happened was Blue accidentally selected the hotkey for all of these villagers. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if Blue is rebuilding the economy right now, but Blue has like ton of villagers that aren't doing anything, that are getting stuck with pathfinding. And at this point, will Red see that? Nope. Yeah, I think what happened was Blue made a hotkey for all of these villagers, and it's either they or accidentally selected all of them, and that kind of backfired. Thank you. Get the trebuchet, end this, please. Like, Blue just made so many mistakes. At this point, like, what does Blue have to defend this? Nothing. The building. I mean, Blue is still kind of harassing the enemy best they could. Yeah, by the way, how much? I think Eagle Scouts require gold, right? Yes. As opposed to Scout Cavalry that only requires food. Let's go to Red because if I'm looking at the view of Blue, I will get a lot of you're getting attack notifications. Oh, come on, Red. Please tell me you're attacking the castle. Like your mangonels can't deal with. Well, I say that until your mangonels die. At least you're taking that out. Can you attack fast enough? Nope, not quite. Actually, Red could probably just send in the longswordsman because, well, Red doesn't know it, but we know that. What do you call it? Blue doesn't have a university. Are you getting more? Oh, come on. Are you really gonna go with one? One is going to take, like, literally forever. Thank you for building a second one. I hear attacks. Are they building an offensive castle? Yeah, at this point, Blue is just... I mean, kudos for Blue for keep going, but honestly, Blue just made so many mistakes one after another that it's just really hard to recover from it. We have a mine. Why is there mining? Oh, for the gold mine. It's like, why is there mining camp queued up? I do find it funny how town centers they could attack all range, but I guess that would make it pretty broken. You know, the fact that town centers have a minimum range. I mean, they do prevent this gold, but honestly, at this point, Red's in a really good position, especially when Blue has like no military. Did Red really lose both trebuchets to Eagle Scout because they don't have anything defending it? Yeah, they should take... Wow, they take these at crazy rates. I mean, these are two-handed swordsmen. But two-handed swordsman doesn't mean dual wielding swordsman, so it's not like they attack twice as fast. You should destroy it, just say. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought they lost it. No, they just sent it to deal with this castle. So that basically accomplished nothing. They are building, yeah, it's... I mean, like, the writing was on the wall for a long time. I mean, that name probably doesn't help blue, right? It just shows that blue is... I mean, come on. Like, first impression matters, and when I see that name, I'm like, really, blue? Like, try to be a better player. Don't think that you're being smart and you're getting past the censors. I mean, yes, you're getting past it, but if that's your gameplay, I don't know. And red could have probably ended this sooner. If red didn't lose the first batch of men-at-arms, I feel like red could have ended this a lot sooner, because blue's economy would have been hit much harder. Like, blue would have a much harder time. Blue might not even be able to get that castle out just because they just fall behind so much. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.